Thank you, Dale-Ann. We're going to do a tune right now that actually Dale-Ann and myself wrote. It happens to be about my great-great-great-grandmother. And the story took place just after the Civil War, when she found herself in Chattanooga, Tennessee, after moving down from up here in the Northeast somewhere. We're not quite sure of those details. But she found herself in an abusive situation. Her name was Catherine, and this tells the story about her journey from leaving Chattanooga, Tennessee, in that situation, and traveling on foot with a baby that just couldn't even walk yet. It was a young child, all the way up to East Kentucky, actually Perry County. For those of y'all who might be familiar with Eastern Kentucky, you know Perry County. And for those of y'all who might be even more familiar, there's a little place called Squabble Creek. That's where she went. Her name was Catherine, and nobody called her that. Everybody down through the years just called her Granny Cat.
In 1865, Catherine made a beautiful bride. She waited throughout that bloody war for Jesse to return to her once more. Oh, but it didn't take long for her to see he wasn't the man she thought he'd be. The handsome face that stole her heart was now tearing her world apart. Cause he'd come home drunk, slammed that cabin door, knocking Catherine on the floor. It didn't matter to this man, so mean and vile, that she was so close to bearing his child. Well, and it wasn't long till the baby came, but in Jesse's eyes she saw no change. It just wasn't done in that day and time. Catherine soon made up her mind. So she started out walking from Chattanooga with a baby son and so close to her, and nothing but wilderness lay ahead. But if she turned back now, they'd both be dead. She'd heard the stories time and time again that the Indian wasn't the white man's friend, but she found a refuge in their camp, and the Cherokee led her through the Cumberland Gap. Oh, then she made her way up through Kentucky. The hills and hollers were rough and rocky. She'd often heard her papa speak about our kinfolk settling up Squabble Creek. 300 miles, or maybe more, found Catherine standing at their front door. They were stunned by the story she had to tell, that I'd leave out a man who was as mean as, well, he was. Well, time passed by and a man named John grew to worship the ground she walked upon. They married and had a loving home, and John raised her son as if he were his own. Now generations have come and gone, but Catherine's legacy still lives on, of grit, courage, and faith so true, and the hand of God that should have led her through. Now I wanna think of Kentucky Hill, where everything is quiet and still. I'm thinking I could never be that brave as I'm standing here at the foot of her grave. Oh, it must have been so hard to leave, but my great-great-grandma saw the need to walk away from a man like that, and this has been the story about my granny cat. So